warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, today we would like to discuss the case of Ismail Bin Haji Embong against Lau Kong Han. Okay, so first I will explain about the parties involved in this case. First is the plaintiff, which is Ismail Bin Haji Embong. Next is the defendant itself, which is Lau Kong Han, and defendant father, which is Lau Chee Hai. Okay. According to the plaintiff, in 1959, he needed some money and approached a relative named Mohamed bin Haji Awang to raise a loan for him. And the relative suggests plaintiff to meet Lau. The plaintiff then met Lau and told him that he wanted to borrow $2,000, and it was agreed that interest at $40 per month was to be payable on the loan, and that his land and house would be made securities therefore at $1,000 each. Then the plaintiff had transferred certain land and a Malay-type house to Lau Chee Hoi. The agreement giving an option to repurchase the land and house was entered into at the time when transfer was executed. Although the time for the exercise of the option to repurchase had expired, the plaintiff had been allowed to pay the interest agreed upon the loan. Lau Chee Hai told plaintiff of his intention to transfer the land and house to the defendant. Plaintiff had asked an agreement be made with the defendant, but Lau said it was not necessary as he had told the defendant everything and that the transfer to the defendant was without any consideration. Then, plaintiff wanted to pay the $2,000 and heirs of interest and get back the land after the death of defendant father. The defendant refused to accept the offer and asked for $6,000 instead of $2,000 and $4,000 as profit. When plaintiff referred the agreement with his father, the defendant told him that he was not going to abide with the agreement. So, in this case, the court held that the transaction were loan transaction in respect of the land and the house, and although the time for the exercise of the option to repurchase had expired, time was not of the essence of the contract, as even if time was originally the essence of the contract, it had been allowed to pass, and the conduct of the parties clearly showed that it was no longer so. The plaintiff was therefore entitled to repurchase the land on payment of the sum of money lawfully due to the defendant. That's all from us. So this case was prepared by Non Nakibah Sakina bin Abdul Razak and Fatin Fitria binti Faridul Amini. Thank you.